Alright, so you've seen me drive the S2000. I'm pretty tall, I'm 6'2". I'm really tight in this car, and I hear the same thing from so many people. I'd love to get an S2000, but I'm too tall for it. So I want to share a product with you. First off, I want to thank Evasive Motorsports for sending us this seat frame. It's by Backyard. It's called Backyard Special. The company is a Japanese company. Evasive Motorsports carry and can get a lot of your Japanese parts, of course, wheels, suspension, all of the above. They were nice enough to send us one of these. We're going to show you the difference before and after, my seating position, and of course how to install. It's pretty easy, but check those guys out, evasivemotorsports.com. So here I'm going to show you how the seat fits in the car as opposed to the hoop. You can see the top of the headrest, how it looks factory, so that we can do a before and after. When the seat frame is in, we'll show you how much the seat drops. Also, here is kind of a reference of where my seating position is in the car in relation to the windshield. You can see how high I sit in the car, and of course we'll do a before once the frame is in. So let's go ahead and install the frame. I'll show you how easy it is. Okay, so this is a frame rail by Backyard Special. This is designed to bolt to your factory seat and drops it about 20 millimeters and still uses the full slider back and forth capability of the seat like stock. All right, first thing you should do, drop the top, make it easier on yourself to get the seat out. So super easy to get the seat out. You've got two bolts in the front right here in front of each rail. Then you're going to slide the seat forward and then remove the two bolts at the back of the rails too. So this tab obviously is where it mounts to the floor, same as this one right here. This is the front mounting point to the seat right here. You see in relation to the bottom of this, if we was to go center of the hole there, we're about 2 inches. Center of the hole there, we're about 3 inches. Then at the back, same thing. This is where the seat belt attaches right here, and then this is the upper frame of the seat right here, the seat back. So basically in this point right here, behind here is where the seat attaches. You can kind of see the difference of that mounting point to the mounting point here. So even though 20 millimeters doesn't sound like a lot, it's definitely noticeably different. I feel like I'm more centered towards the windshield now. The steering wheel lays in a better position for me, same as the shifter. The shifter almost doesn't feel like I'm putting my hand down for the shifter. It feels like I'm more level. And the seat definitely feels comfier. I'm sitting lower in the seat. I'm lower in the car generally. It gives it that much more sporty seating position. But one other thing, I should have shown it before, this is the seat all the way back, and now I have room under my legs. Now before I was actually touching here, I can now get my hand under. I'm not doing anything special to create more room. 20 millimeters, it's definitely noticeable. It gives you just a little bit more room, a little bit more sporty. I'm going to drive it a little bit more, but get a hold of Evasive Motorsports. Tell them you want the backyard special seat rail. They'll take care of you. They're getting more in. They are a Japanese part, but they are getting more shipped to them, so they will be able to take care of you. I'm considering doing the passenger side seat just so it matches. Nobody really rides with me with the S, but just so the seat is level with the hoop on the driver's side the same. It's not that noticeable that it's bothering me, but this is definitely better. So seating position, much better. I'm hoping it's gonna come over on the camera to kind of show you where I'm seated now. My eyes are close to the center of the windshield, so I feel like I've got more room. And it's amazing, 20 millimeters doesn't sound much. I mean, 20 millimeters, it's less than an inch, but it's noticeable in the car. The seated position, the steering wheel around my knees, everything is so much better. So now I'm driving the S2000. I don't know if you can kind of hear, I can feel that shimmy that Esther talked about when she picked it up. The first thing she said is, it's got a shimmy, let's double check the wheels. Well, because the car has such low miles, it's been sitting for a while, it's more than likely flat spots on the tires. So that's just one of those things that you get from picking up a really low mileage car, is there is always something that you're going to have to address. So I'm going to talk about that on another episode, but I do have plans to make a slight change the wheels, slight change the tires. We'll go over that on a full episode. But seating position, definitely give it a thumbs up. The car is by no means a bigger car with the seat, but it puts you in a position where it feels like it is. Okay, so I can't talk about an S2000 without talking about how cool it is being a convertible, and the fact that you can drop the top so fast. Watch this, you ready? Start the timer. Neutral, e-brake, latch, latch, switch. Top is fully down. It's that fast. So I'm not sure how well you can hear me. Of course, I got the top down, but I got the windows up, and it does take a lot of the noise away. You still get the sensation of the air. You see the sky. The car feels great. This is one of the things that makes the S2000 so exciting. Now, Esther had one of these cars for years, and she drove with the top down all the time. Every time I saw her, top was down. Unless it was pouring with rain, top was down. It's the way to enjoy this car. It's what makes it special. I'm not a convertible guy per se, but I definitely appreciate driving with the top down, especially right now in Florida. It's 86 degrees, it's overcast. It couldn't get any better. Okay, so I'm kind of making fun of it, I know. It just takes so long to get going. It's like waiting for a bus. So if you're following the series, we're gonna do a series of bolt-ons, basic bolt-ons. No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do the clutch, we're gonna do the suspension, we're gonna do wheels and tires. We're gonna do a before and after Honda reflash, just to show you what power you can make between 100% stock and a reflash and then a custom tune. And then we're going to go right for the power parts, the things that this thing needs. It's going to get boost. Okay, so after you've been blasting along and your hair is blowing all over the place and your girl is saying that her hair is in knots, ready for timer, let's put the top up. E-brake, windows go down, top comes up, super easy. One hand latch, one hand latch. There you go, done, ready to go. All right, so you told guys, this is a definite must. Get the backyard special seat frame. Get a hold of Evasive Motorsports. I know they have them in stock. Tell them you saw it on LHT's YouTube channel. Support the guys that support us. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe. And again, thanks Evasive Motorsports for your support. Stay tuned, hit the playlist, hit the subscribe. We got way more coming on this car. This is just the beginning.